Hey, Donald Trump is now going hard against the hosts of MSNBC's morning show, once again accusing the co-hosts, Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough, of being, quote, neurotic and a mess, saying both of them are total clowns, and he's now threatening to tell the, quote, real story about them. Here's a couple of tweets that Trump sent out yesterday. The first one is, tried watching low-rated Morning Joe this morning. Unwatchable. Morning Mika, meaning Mika Brzezinski, is off the wall, a neurotic and not very bright mess. He then followed up that tweet with another one with a threat. Someday, when things calm down, I'll tell the real story of Joe Scarborough and his very insecure longtime girlfriend, Mika Brzezinski, two clowns. Why, all of a sudden, did Donald Trump start tweeting threats about media hosts, which, by the way, should uniquely disqualify anyone temperamentally from being president of the United States? Apparently, he didn't like this. Take a look.
He's had a great week. I think he's been on message. He's shown maturity as a candidate. I think that he's getting into a groove. I think he likes the new style that he's been out on the campaign trail producing and speaking of. So I think he's done a great.
Everything's awesome.
Everything's awesome.
This is the part I don't understand, because I think this is you just have to look at this as an opportunity.
Mika's completely right, sarcastically saying, oh, sure, Rince, everything is just great with the campaign. Obviously, the campaign is not doing great. They're losing 22 of the last 23 recent polls. And if that, think, Lewis, what it says about a presidential candidate. If a host merely saying, yeah, you know, things aren't really that great, right? If that makes it so you take time from campaigning to tweet threats to media people, you are uniquely unqualified to be president of the United States.
And the threat was totally empty. It's one of those things where Donald Trump, and he's done this multiple times, will say, I know what's really going on here, or I have this information that I know that nobody else knows, and I'm going to tell people at some point. He's got nothing. And
I expect to hear what he knows right when we're going to finally get the real story of Obama's birth certificate, which has been years in the making now.
And when we hear details of his economic plan or ISIS plan or trade plan or a plan for the wall.
All I know is it can't get any worse.
Yeah. This is hardly the most inflammatory thing Joe and Mika have said about Donald Trump, too.
Well, there's been this sort of off and on relationship between Trump and the Morning Joe people, because remember when the leaked audio caught Trump talking with Mika and Joe during a break, and it looked like they were all very buddy-buddy. Remember this?
What do you have after this?
I make a speech, get on a plane, make a speech. I'm working.
Well, I tell you what, the Bloomberg poll, all the polls out today look great in South Carolina. All of them.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm being hit. You know, they're spending $75 million on negative ads on me over the last 2 weeks.
Right.
Are they catching on at all?
No.
What do you think? Are they catching on?
No.
They're vicious. They're spending a tremendous amount on negative ads on me.
No. You know what I thought was the kind of wow moment was the guy you brought up on stage.
Yeah, that was good.
We played it several times this morning.
We played it up against Obama.
Both guys. Both guys.
What it is, we played Obama first.
The young guy
and then we
was the champ.
played the guys.
I saw it. I watched your show this morning. You have me almost as a legendary figure. I like.
No, I tell you, this morning, what we basically said today was we were completely wrong about the
Totally.
debate. Yeah.
I thought
I did really well on the debate show, I have to tell you.
I didn't. Yes, Alex?
3 viewer questions.
You did not, right?
Oh, my God.
But then, after being very buddy-buddy, Joe Scarborough, just a couple of weeks ago, actually said that Trump didn't seem to understand why he couldn't just nuke countries. So things going in a different direction with their relationship. Take a look.
Several months ago, a foreign policy expert on the international level went to advise Donald Trump, and 3 times he asked about the use of nuclear weapons. 3 times he asked at one point, if we have them, why can't we use them? That's one of the reasons why he just doesn't have foreign policy experts around.
Trump asked 3 times.
3 times in an hour briefing, why can't we use nuclear weapons? With that.
Be careful, America, and be careful, Republican leaders.
So General Hayden,
your party is blowing up.
I want to ask.
So I get that there is some tension here, but I go back to the main question. If a presidential candidate is threatening media people on social media, that is not someone that should be president of the United States. Period. No further discussion is required. If I'm wrong, let me know on Twitter @dpakman. Warby Parker is offering a free 5-day home try-on to give you the opportunity to check out their glasses. I personally wear Warby Parker glasses when I'm not wearing my contact lenses. And I also started with one of these free at-home try-ons of 5 pairs of glasses. You can get your free home try-on and support the David Pakman Show at warbyparkertrial.com/TDPS. I don't really like going into glasses stores and trying on glasses while the salesperson sort of hovers over me, and I like more than 30 seconds to actually figure out whether I like the glasses. So with the Warby Parker home try-on, I was able to pick 5 pairs that I liked, put them on in the comfort of my own home, pick the one I like the most, and then Warby Parker put my prescription lenses in there for me. A lot of people don't know that the eyeglass industry is controlled by just a few big corporations that keep prices very high, like $300 for prescription glasses high, which is just insane. Warby Parker glasses start at $95. That's what mine cost. And for every pair of glasses sold, Warby Parker distributes a pair of glasses to someone in need. You can try 5 pairs and see what you like. Check out the at-home trial and support our show by going to warbyparker.com/TDPS. It costs nothing.